Well, I had never been involved with the Kollel at all prior to the Torah and Turf program, and I played Torah and Turf probably for about 4 to 5 years, probably the bulk of the length of the program. Rabbi Avi Kula did a great job. He would hold a Torah study session. I would say that the attendees were a good cross-section of Jewish people who were probably not overly well educated in Torah all the way through some Orthodox participants as well. And Rabbi Kula did an amazing job of facilitating a discussion about a Torah portion each night, really thought-provoking, very challenging, and really helped me connect to my Judaism in a way that I had never connected with it before. We did quite a bit of study about the meaning of the Torah, the words that were used in the scripture, and we talked a lot about mitzvahs and essentially the good deeds, and the importance of doing those things and why we do those, and that just kind of resonated with me. I do recall one Torah session where we talked about concepts of justice, and given that I am a lawyer, that had a double meaning for me, not just from an ethical standpoint as a Jew, but also from a professional standpoint as a lawyer. And that I would say that did impact me to some extent, that what I do as a person, as a human being, as a Jewish human being, and for my professional career, that the concept of justice really flows through all of that and kind of relates what I do for a living to my Judaism. Yeah, I would say that it definitely helped enrich my home life, because I've become much more observant as I've gotten older. I grew up in a very non-observant household. My wife came from a Reform household, but significantly more observant than my upbringing. And the Torah study definitely impressed upon me the importance of what the Torah teaches. Avi and I would have some great discussions about the source of the lessons, but at the end of the day, one thing that he and I for sure agreed on is that the lessons themselves are important. To those out there who probably had a non-observant background or upbringing like I did, there's a lot to learn out there. And Kollel and the Torah and Turf program in particular helped me to learn more. I was able to participate in Torah and Turf after a couple of seasons, and really developing a friendship with Rabbi Kula. I had the opportunity, the great blessing opportunity to go to Israel, and it was a great time for me to meet with Avi and Rabbi Kula and have him say a blessing before I traveled to Israel, and to discuss Israel upon my return, and just really kind of hit home for me the importance of, even though I'm not as observant as the Orthodox community, the importance of Israel to maintaining the entire Jewish culture. And I think that sort of affects me and how I raise my family and raise my children. I hope you guys keep the program going, even though my wife made me retire after I broke a rib in the very physical game of flag football. I think it's a great program.